Who? Ah, no one told me. I've been speaking for no. No one tell me. No one at all. Merci, Sidu. Personne m'avait dit. I was talking for so long too. No, my lips were moving, didn't you notice? Oh. Alright. So first, like I said, I will need to take a break after I'm done doing the playtest so I can go refresh myself because my haircut is awful, my beard is starting to show up, I need to clean myself up correctly. Second, Battle Pass. Oh my god, I spoke about it for so long and nothing at all. Oh. Okay. Let me do it back again, shall we? So, as it started out, it's okay. I mean, it's underwhelming, especially when you get like so many schematics and powder silver. That's the one thing I will be writing out. No, the season is not out. I am into a playtest version of the game right now. This season will be coming out next week on Thursday. Right now, this is a preview of what is coming up in the next season. Right now, I'm reviewing what I'm able to see before trying out and testing out things. For the Battle Pass, like I was talking about, I feel like the reward needs to be reworked at least the first few pages and then past level as 65. Like, especially these page, like, you get too much material, I feel. And the guild gift needs to be changed as well for something else. I'll be writing this up into my survey after the playtest is over. I like the attire for the unit this season. It looks alright. I like it. I can see this being worked on and make pretty good stuff here and there. So that's fine. And the reward, like, starting after level 50, they get very good. Like, the rewards are very alright. And then suddenly, level 65, they just ripped off all of the rewards for the basic ones. And it's awful. Like, come on. How could they do this? I'm really hoping this is just because it's the preview version, but I very, very hope much that they will be changing it correctly. Weekly challenge has changed. It's not the same looking as the previous season. For the season challenges, so the troops that we're going to be getting, we have the Wuxing Pikemen. So basically those guys have blasting shots and they are very much glass cannons, where they'll be dishing out and supporting much more, but are very easy to take down. Archers will be ripping them off for sure, so you will have to be careful when using them. The lower lane increases their survivability because they increase up to 4 additional soldier into the unit, as well as increasing their HP and piercing the HP. They also have something that will make it so that when they use Fury Blast, the defense of the enemies will be going down, so that's very useful. While the top lane will be more into actual damage, increase Wuxing Blast damage up to 90%, if this is supposed to be damage over here. Personally, I think I will prefer them more towards the down lane so that we have more unit models as well as HP, so they stay into battle for longer. I will be using them more as support units over offensive unit. The doctrine that they get is going to be increased Fury Blast burn damage by 100 points. So, not too bad, it's alright. Next we've got the Crescent Monk. So there's 9 of them. There's not that many. It's one more than the Berserkers. I think they have less defense than the Berserkers as well, but more health. In their veterancy, the top lane I believe will top lane will be more towards the defensive and survivability of the unit. With slashing armor penetration increase, deadly physical damage increase, health, piercing defense, movement speed, slashing damage, and the last node being while deadly physical is in effect, if health fall below 25%, hull control effect will be removed, so if they are on the ground they will be going back up, and the health will be recovered. This effect can only happen once every 100 seconds, so 1 minute and 40 seconds. Not sure if there's going to be like a visual effect that will show what is actually happening when it's available or not. Meanwhile, if you go to the down lane, it's going to be increase in slashing damage, Crescent Moon's damage will be increased, the cooldown will be reduced, the blocking will be increased, and the Crescent Moon will be more towards the supportive, so it's also very variable in my mind. Like, both are alright. If you want to be more sustainable with your units so that they last out longer, you will be wanted to go up, but if you want them to be more supportive to the armies, you will be going down with the Crescent Moon reduced all enemies defense by 10% on hit, and the last one which will reduce all enemies attributes, so attack and defense comprised. So I think that's pretty alright. And last but not the least, we've got the new cavalry unit. Oh yeah, you also get le but du jeu, c'est un peu comme For Honor dans le sens où ce que tu vas jouer des parties une après l'autre, mais le plus important avec ça, c'est la grosse différence, c'est que les combats sont pas nécessairement héros contre héros. Dans ça, c'est plus, tu vas travailler en tandem avec tes unités et ton héros pour avoir la victoire. Crescent Moon's deadly applicable first hit will restore a small amount of health on self. I think that's going to be a must for that unit. Everything that increases their sustainability will be very good.
We have unstoppable momentum.
And then we've got the new cavalry. So those guys are special cavalry. They will not be able to equip a lot of the cavalry doctrine because of that. Slashing damage increase. I feel like this doctrine is I'll be reviewing it and maybe they will change it before the season goes out. And the doctrine that they have got, the last one that you unlock, will be reduced damage taken while mounting dread is active, which I feel like is alright. 15 damage reduction is okay. And there is 18 of them in the unit. Their defense is passable, their health is alright, is okay. Is on line with what you get in melee cavalry at least. Melee cavalry that is not Lancer cavalry. Veterancy bonus, I think that's where you're going to need to be careful what you choose for. The down lane is more toward increasing health, slashing defense, so they will stay more longer into battle against slashing enemies, slashing damage. Rushing blows will be reduced cooldown up to 6 seconds. Dread Unleash increased damage, slashing damage increase, and Dread Unleash has a 25% chance to deal double damage, which I feel like would be very, very strong if it triggers. Meanwhile, the top one increased their movement speed. There's going to be a slashing armor penetration, slashing damage increase, health increase. This is why I feel like the top one is better than the lower one. Each level increases the number of enemies each soldier can attack with a single Dread Unleash attack by 2. So since you can upgrade it 3 times, it means that they will be able to, each soldier of your unit will be able to attack at least 6 soldiers each, which I feel is very massive. Dread Unleash deals at least 65% damage, so whatever happens, even if their attack is lower, even if the enemies have a lot of damage reduction on their side, they will at least deal 65% of their damage. Again, I feel like this is what will make it extremely strong, is the top lane. So this is what we've got coming for the unit at least. We have the weekly challenge, battle pass, lots of bad stuff in the battle pass on this season. I'm really disappointed about the changes at starting 65 where you don't get any rewards for all the heroes, and the changes that are still in effect for the battle pass past level 100. I know not everyone goes past level 100, I understand that, but don't keep the rewards out. It's really bad. I'm going to be reviewing this in my survey of the game, of the playtest, and I hope other content creators will be doing the same. Let's take a look at the seasonal store now. So this is the attire that we are going to have for the season, which again I feel like it's pretty good. I can see myself using this and showing it off with mixing up the helmet with my unit. So we've got the antique weapons here. I feel like it's Piety. Okay, yeah, it's the French season weapons. I remember it just because of the shield. I like the season weapons. They look pretty good in my mind. Especially look at that. This one is really good. Longbows. Longbow looks great. Alchemist blades looks really good. Anticoder. So it's a red version of our other armor. Oh. Personally, I won't take it, but I think it looks great. So the Artificer Stone is the item that we're going to need for the new, what's the name? The new system, the new Forge system. You get 23 30 that you can buy of these, 10 only, so it's not too costly to buy it, that's fine. 5 as usual, 50 as usual. Schematic, you don't get any weapon schematic, weirdly. I have to bring it up into the survey as well. Okay, and they have blocked the things here, which is usually the overview. Campaign. Okay, so Borderland, Lingwoon, and Longting. Longting. Huh. Okay, Eye of the Storm. So starting the 5th of March, that's when Longting will be available. Okay. So opening up, we'll have Lingwoon and Borderlands. Then after that, we've got Longting added. All this chaos, usurp the throne, and Imperial Dawn. Daichen, Longting. Okay, so there's only one capital for this season. It's good to know. So for the people that are interested in territory war, there's going to be only one capital. I'm not sure exactly how it will impact the game, the play for the big houses, since if they want Daichen, they will have to fight here. Means there's less value on the other region, so they might all focus on this, on England. So wait and see, I guess. It's worrying because I don't know how it will feel. Normally there's 2 capital opens, but maybe with the way that it is now, it will make it so that when there's only one capital, they will focus more on that. one region and then leave the other two a bit on their own. I guess we'll see. Seasonal rune. Okay, so I need to level up my character for that first. Skill points. This is going to take a while. Martellanor is contract. Okay, so that's the hero's level, artificer stone, spirit. I think no. I think we just get all of the so many sovereigns just getting out of the, just taking care of the notification they are tapping on my nerves. Okay. Sorry about that. There is going to be new doctrines added to the alchemy system on this version on the next season, but all of those that are available at the moment are not the ones that are automatically going to be available on the once the season is out. Okay, first, let me take the new units.
Fire and steel.
So these guys. These guys and these guys.
We have done our duty.
Okay. Let's go take a look at the artificer system. I also need to take a look at the I think it's the war scholar. I need to get the rune system unlocked basically, just so I can take a look. At the new runes coming up. Speak with the artisan to learn more about the runes. Okay. So I'm going to pick up. Oh, it's give you 100 of each. I see. Huh. All right. I don't know if there's too many quests around. I don't know if you need to take a look at one in particular. Legendary. Okay, so that's the legendary items. Not really. Scarf, Virgin Guard. So that was not the guide you need to take a look at. Watchman, Smuggler. Oh, they changed the way that the store looks like. Monthly free support pack. Then principal. Okay. Special pack. Okay, so you get a little better look of what is available. 5-star unit handpicked pack. I don't think this will be in the final version of the actual release because this is more towards the frontier version, I feel like. When it comes to unlocking. It might, but I don't think so. Okay, attires. Same as usual, doesn't look like there's any new ones. Usual items there, I don't see anything new. War pack. Okay, weekly ones. Seems like the usual stuff. No new attire chest. And Sick Redeemer at unit attire will be available. Okay. Funny enough, you have access to all the skills starting up. Sharp exit. I don't think this is right. Normally you're not able to share cooldown. Okay, yeah, that's why. Okay. Battle pass. So, boy, booster. Just let me get all the stuff. So we can take a look at all of the stuff, everything at the same time. I still can't believe that they got rid of the rewards at level 65. Okay. Seasonal rune. Let's take a look at that. Nope, I can't. How do I get it? Just gaining XP. Okay, so I need to level up. This is gonna take a while. I need to level up 50 level like this. Ah! Come on! Almost there! Okay. Oh, all right. All the runes. Let's take a look. Shane's dart and scimitar leap and slash dodge at distance is increased by 50%. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Scorpion snare slashing defense reduction is increased by 5% from 5% to 10% and its duration is increased by 1 second. Increase bull shuriken damage by 30%. Reduce damage dealt by enemies that are hit by 15%. Using alchemical vapor reduce the movement speed of nearby enemies. Using a freighter inflict poison on enemies. Okay. As for the dual blade. Short bow. Every time 3 normal attack hits, an extra 3 arrows are fired that deal 50% of regular damage. Reduce Wrath of Artemis cooldown by 20% upon killing a hero. Button tip deal damage at your defense. The skill damage reduction effect reduction. The duration is reduced by 3 seconds. Okay, so they changed this. Deals damage that ignore defense. So the season before the last one, it had this, but it cancelled the damage reduction effect that it gave completely. So now they will have a mix on it. Increase damage done to soldier. So that's again one of the most you have to choose between this and this, really. Huh. Rune power. Wow. Not sure how to feel about this. I just realized all of the rune power are 3. None of them are 2 almost. Oh no, there is some 2. Okay, never mind. But yeah, that you're... Normally this is the stone skin. Not sure how to feel about that, but we'll see with the other ones. Liquid fire burns the enemy more quickly, increase burn damage by 10%. Black powder damage area of effect is increased by 25%. Woohoo! Okay. Every time you kill or assist killing one hero or kill 3 soldiers, you get 1 stack of bloodlust. That sounds pretty good. Ammo penetration value of Dragon Leap and Avalanche are increased by 15%, while their block value are significantly increased. Strongest Storm adds a slow effect to skills. Strongest Storm, the damage value of a normal attack is increased. Increase Sky Dragon block break by 15%, increase its armor penetration by 10%. Reduced, okay, it looks like we have 2 big ones now alongside the normal one, so there's more runes. Reduce all skill cooldown by 10% with the exception of the ultimate skill. All skill will now trigger the hard hitting effect, increasing armor penetration and decreasing damage taken. Ooh, that's pretty good. Short sword and shield. Each time you kill or assist killing a hero, the damage dealt by nearby allies is increased by 10% while the damage taken is reduced. Ooh, wow. For 12 seconds. Okay, that's pretty strong. I feel, at least personally. When your health is above 50%, all damaging is increased by 10%. When your health is reduced, all damage is reduced by 8%. Longsword and shield. When using Mercy of Heaven and Knightly Vow, nearby ally will take 6% less damage for 8 seconds. When your health is below 30%, all damage dealt is increased. When above 65, damage is doubled. Stamina regeneration is increased by 25% for them all. Semi-Throw Stage 3 increase all defense by 12%. Stage 4 grants immunity to dazed effects. Stage 5 reduced melee damage taken. God of Battle no longer takes effect on teammate. This effect is increased by 20% and take effect on you and your unit regardless of defense. So that's the same one. Reduce the cooldown of God of Battle and Heat of Battle. Weapon dance area of effect increased by 25%. Bec de Corbin damage duration increased to 6 seconds upon impact. Each attack stack increased your maximum health by 2.4%. Okay. Okay, now we are entering the 2 costs rune. Stinging strike damage is increased by 6% and block break is increased by 30%. Bow Shuriken range increased and its cooldown is reduced. Increased rolling escape cooldown upon use grants 7 stack of enhanced attack effect. Increased damage inflicted by normal attack by 13%. Okay, so if you couple that with the 10% for the soldier, you're increasing your damage by 23% to normal soldier. I think I will rather get the button tip anyway. The cooldown of Scatter Shop is reduced. Increase bloodthirsty move distance. Increase normal attack damage. Increase armor penetration. The range of one gear grating is increased and its damage is increased. Thunderstroke reduced all the enemy's defense value by 15%. Is that Thunderstroke the one? Yeah, it is the one where you just they throw themselves into the middle and push everyone around. That's gonna be strong. Restore 70 health every second. When your health is below 50%, health is recovered twice as quickly. Aspirator effective range is increased by 25%. Stamina cost of forward attack is reduced by 15%. And pushback cooldown is reduced by 1.5%. Damage dealt is increased by 10%. Huh. Interesting. Not too bad. While on capture point, your damage is increased, damage taken is reduced. While at analyze supply point, restore health, so that's the same. Toughness, reduce damage taken from headshots. Armor, reduce damage taken by 2%, reduce fall per damage, that's the same. Increase your stamina, reduce range damage taken, increase armor, damage taken from soldier is reduced, so that's the same as well, nothing new. Bandage no longer provide healing, instead of 15 seconds, your attack inflict poison. Bandage duration is reduced while aiming the same amount. Healing duration is reduced and its cooldown is reduced. Increase all armor penetration. Bandage while moving, increase agility, so that's the same too. Killing a hero increase your damage, increase damage dealt. Each time you kill 3 soldiers, your damage increased by 10% for 15 seconds. Increase damage dealt by 3%. Nearby ally will deal more damage for 10 seconds. I think this is new. I don't remember that being a thing. Wait. Why will you take me hasten? Damage dealt increased by 2%, the increased damage dealt by 3%, and it gives it to nearby ally. Will deal 10% more damage for 10 seconds. Wait, what? Oh, after death. But still, it's better than that. Oh, you can stack them. Yeah. You can stack those two. Okay. Sure. So 5% increased damage to you, and you give the allies damage when you die. I think that's... and you get a 5 increase in strength. I think that's fair. Okay, so for the runes, that's what we're going to be dealing with. It's interesting. I wonder if they change the guild gift drop rate. This is so lame. Guild gift are the worst. I don't think there is optimal flying comet. They changed the skin of it? They changed the skin of some of the artillery. I don't remember them looking like this. Yeah, I think they changed it. Feels like it. Generally siege ballista, flaming comet, legendary war rocket. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so that's the new attire that we've got, plus this one. Yeah, with the correct gloves and pants, I think this would be nice. It's not bad. Just need to actually get the chance to play around with it. Let me get this. Just for the extra tire. Yeah, immediately if you get the right gloves, it works way better for me at least. And the right pants too. I can see that actually working. Yeah. Even that one works well. The one from the previous season. Those that changed the air are fine too. There's a couple of good ones. I like the new chest. It will be hard to make it work with the helmet because of the lack of things around the neck. But there are some out there that will look nice with it. Pirate Captain looks nice. Looks alright. Yeah. I mean, if it was like that, if it was completely like this, it would be great. But because of this side, it doesn't look that great. The guild attire looks good with it. That works too. Anyway, that's me playing. That can work too. That's me playing Conqueror attire of blades. Conqueror of attire. Yeah. There. Let's go with that for now. We spend the points. All right. So now we're dressed up. We've got that. We took a look at everything in terms of the battle pass coming up. Now it's time to find the artificer. If I can find it. Gunsmith. Artisan. Maybe it's the artisan? No. Mid? No. Armor? Artificer Forge. Okay, so that's where you get it. Create light armor. Captain. 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 And bow. There we go. Yeah, I noticed that the normal skin for Shinjinx was actually pretty good. Alright, just to be sure. Yeah. I'll take the Sanctuary Bow. Let's equip this. So I was saying this one plus this one. This is the same as usual. So this. Strength and toughness. Reduce damage when falling. Damage from soldier, armor. Actually, strength and toughness. Bandage, increase armor penetration value. Any presser? Ideally cross presser? I know I did. Hey. Oh, come on! This is dream gloves but I don't have them for my actual main character. 23. I want this on my main. Curse my luck. Okay, so this one plus these would be nice. And now we can take a look at the Artificer Forge. Okay, you don't need to disequip this, but you still need to have a schematic to be able to do it. So the way that it works, from what I've seen, you can lock one of them, and then the rest will be reforged. Okay, so slashing defense is reduced, piercing defense is reduced, but slashing damage increased, slashing armor penetration is doubled. No, it's... Eh? Oh, no, slashing armor penetration. Okay. Health increase, so you have one more there. Blunt armor penetration, piercing defense is reduced. Blunt defense is increased a lot. Piercing armor penetration increased. Blunt armor penetration. Piercing defense, slashing damage, critical value. It would not be great, but it would be fine. So you could go ahead and do this. You keep locking this, reforge. Okay, so once you have a legendary piece, it might go down. Good to know. So it might keep going down and the stats will be changing as well. So starting now, that's where you have to choose like which one you would rather have. This is going to be hard to make good equipment with the epic schematics. Like obviously the legendary piece have better stats overall. But if you want something in particular, like yeah, if you get a legendary, it's way better. I mean, the base from the base, it would still be better to go with the next one, to like reforge it after forging a normal base item. Because this is making it like a... Yeah, so the stats are a bit lower, piercing defense is increased again, but defense goes all the way down. Even the base stats went down. Slashing damage is out, but piercing armor penetration is increased. So this is going to be hell. Reforge Captain Brasser. One thing to take note though. Slashing armor penetration, critical value. Okay. So one thing to take note is this. Tempering results. So basically what it means is that each time you temper with one of your equipment, the tempering result will change. So crafting epic schematic will be going down on it, and legendary will be going up over time. I had known that this would be coming. You know what I would have done? I would have not repaired my stuff. Wow. Okay, so I would lose some of the base stat in terms of defense because it will not be going there, but the base stat still goes up, and I gain those supplementary one. So I get a lot more HP for my troubles. Like 1,180 plus the leadership. If I keep if I do this, keep tempering, so leadership will always stay. I don't think if I do this, like, if I... Let's take another item to take a look and see. Piercing armor penetration, but I lose a lot of health. Critical defense will be going up, but again. So let's take it, the chest plate. Reforge. Yes. Okay, so I don't get an upgrade for my leadership. I did not get any upgrade for leadership in this one either. I'm just wondering what's the chance of getting leadership. So I got one leadership. 16, it's not bad, but let's say I want more. What's the odds of me getting another leadership? No leadership. Because I believe if you take the leadership, you will have to... Yeah, okay, so if you don't take it, you're taken out. So you will need to wait until the next time that you actually see it. So that's the risk of not choosing the loot with the leadership on. But now what I want to look at is, let's say I take the boots, reforge. Okay, so I lose the critical value, but I will be getting a bunch of defense, and that, let's say that's what I want. So doesn't look like there's just piercing armor. Okay, it's just armor penetration that increased. It's not the actual damage that will be doing that. So that's good to know. Okay, so I reload this. Critical value goes up, and piercing damage increase as well. Like, this is overall pretty good. And I get increased value on the critical. So let's say I continue. I I got the legendary piece. Piercing defense, piercing damage keep going up. That's good. So I change it. The critical value goes down. Now I want leadership. So I keep crafting until I get the leadership. Critical value is very high there. It's 30 increased. Oh yeah, that's something I will want to show you after we're done tempering here. I want to show you something that is new. On the character menu. Nothing. This is gonna take a long time to get good equipment. Overall, eventually you will get the good one, but yeah. If you're unlucky and you skip the chance of getting a leadership once, you're screwed. So basically, it's the same as before. It's the only big difference is that now you get to choose. So now that there's a leadership, I take it. And if I keep reforging... Okay, so I lose the leadership, but I keep... So that's for like last time. But let's say that I know that I've got like... Oh yeah, I got lucky. I finally got my leadership. So I keep crafting eventually, and I say... You know what? 14 leadership, that's alright for me. So I decide to reforge. There we go. I got a legendary piece plus my leadership. So I choose this. Now I've got a legendary piece plus my leadership. So that's good for this. So it will allow you to reroll for what you want. And keep the leadership that you had difficulty to keep. But... at the same time, it means that you won't be able to get any other chance at increasing the leadership that you get. But you are always getting it. So it will always stay there, no matter how many times you reforge. While if you were retrying, like you say you want a new leadership increase, look, like for this one, I lose my leadership, I lose my slashing defense, I get blunt damage. I don't want that. And I wanted more leadership. So that's good to know. What about the weapon? I'm curious. Weapon's pretty much the same, isn't it? Maybe the base stat increase slightly. Piercing armor, penetration, critical defense, agility. Spell damage value. So you do more, 127 more when you do a critical. You get armor, critical defense reduced, piercing damage reduced, agility reduced. Again, on this side, I think you can lock in. So if I want to always have my agility, I can keep it. To have value plus my agility plus armor. That's pretty good. Lose the critical defense, but I get 108 in critic value. And since it's not in legendary again, I reforge. Toughness increase. So I tell to myself, that's 1,000 more HP, yay! Critical damage, critical value, but I get strength, but I lose the toughness, so thanks. That's great, to be frank. To be able to get like 2 base stat increased. So this would increase my armor, increase my piercing damage and my piercing defense, as well as keeping my agility plus armor, slashing reduced. I don't care about the slashing. Toughness is too bad to lose it, but overall it's pretty good. And of course we've got our hats that we could try to get into legendary. There we go. Blunt defense, piercing defense. We lose a lot of HP, but we get a lot of defense. And critical defense too. So there we go. Fully equipped captain outfit. That is legendary. This one. This one. While on capture point, while on the light supply, toughness. Okay. Reduce damage taken from headshot, increase strength and toughness. Damage taken. Taken from soldier, strength and toughness. This one. It's this one. Okay, one thing that is new here. Now you can see how much sense you have on your critic. Critical resistance. The greater your critical resistance, the less damage enemy deals when inflicting critical damage on you. So, let's say that you deal 150 increase. So if someone was to do you like this amount, you subtract this and then you get hit. Critical hit chance, 200 value. And if you keep upgrading your stuff to be getting more critical value, you get more chance of dealing a critical hit. That's alright. Oh yeah. Same reward there. Okay, I guess it's in the overview, but since we have no access to that, it won't show it. Okay, so here we have for the new Artificer. So wait, my armor don't have a leadership? I thought I did. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm sure I had a leadership on it. Yeah, each time I do it, it's like, eh. Let's look my HP. Okay, if you don't choose the legendary, it will reset the value here. So basically, oh, if you get a legendary, a leadership, you always want to lock it, unless you are effectively trying to get a new leadership one. Critical value increased. Wonder how much value it increases per critical value in the stat. Okay, so I'm at pretty good actually. Cause that's 24 critical value. It's almost 1% total increase. Good to know. And now if I want to have my chest plate to be legendary, I just keep going with my... Oops, I forgot to lock the leadership. So you have to be careful about that. So you keep going until you get the legendary chest plus leadership. So you will be able to get your whole attire in leadership and gold. There you go. I lose a bit of health, but I don't care. Because I get... I get a lot of defense actually. Blunt damage, slashing, I can live without that. There. Wall attire in leadership is legendary now. Hey Timo, how you doing? So that's with the captain outfit. Obviously this is like peak what you can get if you have a limited amount of schematic. This is going to take me a lot of time in my actual account because I don't have that many captain outfits. Now let's take a look if we go into with the blue ones. Just how much do we need before we get into the same kind of range? I'm not a cheater, I'm a tester. It's not the same thing. And you're a Cheetos. Okay, so now we've got the rogue attire. So that's the usual armor that you get. Oh, how dare you! So let's say I want to say, okay, basically I'm saying, you know what? I don't care about the base stat. This is the basic stuff. Give me the best. So now that it's been tempered one time, I choose this one and I say, I'm going to keep the critical defense from now on. Now you go ahead and upgrade at your hard content. See that it's not a good one, you restack. It's 15 stone, I think it's like 30 less. Yeah, it's 30 less stones for a blue schematic. So I see that, hey, I got a legendary one, you know what, I'm gonna take it. And now I say, I'm going to keep the critical value, Reforge. So obviously I'm like, I don't care about the rest, I just want to have... The only reason I will be going down is if I get a leadership stat. So you keep reforging. RNG ain't on my side. Leadership. Okay, so I say, you know what? Lower rarity, but at least I get my leadership. Now I lock the leadership and I start crafting until I get a legendary version of these gloves. Yeah. The thing that, for me personally, that's making me angry is that if I known that a system like this was coming, I would not have used my epic schematic to repair my armor like I did, because I would have waited for it. Like, I don't use normal normal schematic anymore. I use the epic ones. I think it's reset each time. Maybe not. I think the legendary always comes up. So even if you don't get the legendary right away, each time that you reforge it, legendary goes up. And even if you get an epic, your legendary won't go down. Yeah. Well, get to it then. I'll be back. I'll be there until the playtest is over. So my epics on all my 300 normal schematic, I have 10 million. What? Nice. Work on it more, quicker, stronger. Okay, and each time you get an epic schematic, the legendary goes up. Ah, my luck is great. If you have bad luck, you're screwed. Like, I've been reforging the same glove. I have like 1 chance out of 4 of getting legendary each time that I'm reforging. There we go. And now I choose these gloves, and I'm like, yay! See, those are very good. And it only took me 23 schematic to get the perfect gloves. Now to do it with the rest. So I keep re-rolling until I get leadership. Generous tournament. Yeah, if you want I got blue and purple armor with 25 leadership and all 4 items. I'm gonna reroll until I get all legendary. Don't forget to lock your leadership. That's the main thing. Look, so I got an 18 leadership there. It's a blue one. I don't care because now I can lock my leadership and reforge. And now I always get a leadership. Hey, took less than the gloves. There you go. No, I want to do it with my chest, so I need to wait until I have leadership. I think it gives you, yeah, it gives piercing damage increase. Why did I scare you? What did I do? Took me 5 months to craft that armor, and I spent around 100 million silver on schematic for it, and that was before I was level 100. How did you make so much silver? No, I'm scared. I'm sorry. It was not what I meant to do, I promise. $100 million silver? How did you do that? Yeah, if you're not lucky for the leadership, you're gonna wait for a while. Like, I think my only leadership, but only 12, so it's not that good. When I started that farm a ton, I still farm. I'm low on silver. I have 80k silver. Yeah, I have 300k silver or something. 350 silver, I think. Oh, leadership increase. Choose this. Lock it now that it's 20. And now I wait for the armor to be legendary. Speaking of which, all the good stuff as well. There we go. And now for the boots. Basic boots. First up, Reforge. So since it's the first Reforge, I take it. It's always better than what I had before. And now the wait for leadership. The main thing I love about the update is that you actually see your percentage of landing a legendary artillery cannon. I'm using it on the seat. I do it too. When I'm able to. But yeah, what I like is that you actually see your critical chance now. You see your critical chance, your critical damage, and the reduction to critical damage that you have. Which is nice. People are going to become way stronger with this system, even though it's a lot of RNG. At least you're able to... Like, it's the same RNG as before because of the leadership, but once you've got that leadership, you're fine. So it's a matter of finding the leadership and then being able to recraft until you get a legendary piece with the leadership. It's 8 leadership! Come on! It's gonna take a while for some people. I can tell. Yeah, legendary piece, but it doesn't have leadership. That's like before. Like, I don't want to lock the leadership when it's at 8. I feel like it would be not that... Like, if I lock it, it doesn't allow me to find any other leadership piece. Is the problem. What? Okay, good. Make them rain rockets. So basically, it's still the same kind of RNG as before, except that once you've got that one good leadership stat, you can just lock it in and start looking for something else. Wow, +2 in leadership, yay! Hunt for leadership. And then you can see all the good ones that you have on the side that's going away. Because they don't have leadership. Like, I think on my normal account I've got 93 leadership increase with my whole loose schematic armor. My light armor at least. But the thing is that Buckton Cipero being upgraded and my normal ship being upgraded is just so good. I don't think it's worth switching over back to the blue one, even if... Okay, that's good. That's the kind of thing that you want to have, basically. And finally, the bow. So, I take this one, it's basic, and I say... And just reforge it. Critical value. Okay, so I choose this one, I log the critical value, and reforge. I take this one because it gives me double agility and strength. And then you reforge until you get a legendary. Because except a legendary, I don't think something would be better. Especially since it gives you strength and agility. 2 space stat increase, it's strong. armor increase. For people that like me, for people that likes to play multiple class, it's going to take a while to do this. It's gonna cost them a lot. Plus, you don't have infinite resources like I do with the playtest account. But you can see, like, there's a lot of good stuff that you can get if you're lucky. At this point, I'm not even sure if getting a legendary bow would be better than the bow I've got, because I see a lot of bow passing by, and not a lot of them are actually better than what I have. Like, yeah, 182 piercing damage increase, but you take away my strength and my agility? Nope. I'm just curious. Goodness gracious. I'm just curious at this point if... You scared yourself! At this point, I think the only thing that will be better than the others will be a legendary bow. This will be something that will appear on your screen. It's sound-based. Wake you up, right? Ah, there we go. See, that's... Wow. Wow. That's extremely strong. Wow. The difference between those two now, piercing armor penetration, slashing armor penetration, but this one has more strength and agility. It reduced my armor, but it has toughness. So technically this bow is better than my epic schematic bow. Wow. Okay, I need to see why my thing is not redeeming anymore. I had something for that. Let me take a look. Because I used to have something that made a little sound when when someone redeemed stuff, but it's not working anymore. I don't know why. OBS. Yeah, no, I know it's showing on the side, but it's hard for me to keep track of it on the side. That's why I used to have a sound alert. But I don't remember where? How? Maybe it was with Stream Element? She's a big doggo. Oh, maybe that's why. I think it was with Stream Elements that I had it. Can you redeem something, please? Just to see if by logging back in it does something? Nope. Hello Draconican, how you doing? Happy to see you. Hydration! Yeah! Good to know. Happy to see you as well. Oy, oy. I don't remember. Like, at all. How do I get an Sunny? I had it set up and I just forgot how to get it. Like, managed to find how to do it, and then I completely forgot how to do it. It went in my brain and completely vanished. Oh wait, I think I found it. Try again, you'll be elected to a blank. This means the login was successful. Boy, something with the channel point. No sound. Okay, I saw the notification on the thing, but I don't hear any notification sound for some reason. Try it again. Yeah, I'm trying to troubleshoot. Ah, there we go. Got a notification on the sound now. Fixed it. Yes.
One eternity later.
So many notifications. I get it now. Thank you. We fixed it.
Nice.
Okay. So like I was saying here, I don't think I know that this bow is better now. Funnily enough, like I spent so much time with the other and it's so much more resources as well. And yet this bow is better. Like, I really like the color of the attire, but I cannot get behind the actual look for it. Because of the sleeveless. If this was the same on this side, I would love it, but because the sleeve is down and showing the shoulder. I don't like showing my skin personally. Oh well. Okay, so we've done this test with all of the stuff. Let's take a look. So Captain outfit is better. Captain outfit is better. Captain outfit is better. The current bow is better because of the increase in strength and the agility, because we get like a lot more penetration. Like if I take a look, the difference. Ah! You know what? I take that back. Really? It's 400 difference. This bow has more critical hits, damage, and critical hit chance. It also gives me more health. But this bow deals 400 more damage. And it has less armor penetration though. That's the main difference. It has more damage but less penetration. Just a little though. And this bow also increases my defense by 30. But again, this one has more critical chance, so... at this point it's up to you if you prefer to have more chance to do a critical hit or if you prefer to have more direct damage. Alright, so we did this for our character with the new Reforge system. As you can see, I had 10,000 stones. Actually, I had 100,000 stones. It cost me 3,171 61. Yeah. 69? 61. 61. Okay. 3,361. No, 3,261. No, 3,161 stones. And if I take a look in the battle pass, we get. They need to update the battle pass to be better than that before the launch of the season. So we get 15 stone, 15, 45, 60, 70, 80, 105, 115, 130, 130 from the battle pass. You can buy 30 stones from the blades shop. And the fame store. You can buy 10 from the fame store. Wow. Huh. You can also get some from the siege, if I remember correctly, right? Guess I cannot see actually. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, the stones. Okay, so from the battles pass I got 140. I spent 3,000 161 stones to get what I got, which is basically perfect gear. So it's going to take a while, especially with the way that you can just not boil that much. Like 330 there. They said that they made a change for the Fame's shop too. Not sure how much it is. Okay, so from the Fame shop... Oh... What? Oh! You don't get any unit attire anymore from the Fame shop. From the Fame envoy. You get crafting material. I see. Okay. Wait. What? They reduce the number of fame you get too, I feel. There's no way I used to only get that. I'm 100% sure they reduced the fame yet you get. One, 2, 3. They added 2 epic schematic that you can buy. 4 of the rewards are the artificer stones. If you get 760 fame per week. Okay, so let's say. Let me think. 5, 6, that's 30. So 300, 1,060 per week. What? Excuse you? It better just be a bad thing that right now, because this is crazy. Because you get just 1,060 fame per week. It will take you 25 weeks to get all the rewards, which is not realistic, because how much time is a season? Normally it's like what, 12 week approximately? Huh, that's weird. It doesn't say that you can get any fame from the escalation mode. Attack at your point has been captured. The respawn area for both attackers. The respawn time will increase each time a hero gets killed. No. Nothing new there. Okay, that's the normal thing. That's so weird. I'm so weirded out by what I saw from the
on the march.
Fame store. I'm gonna have to put that into the survey as well. Okay, let's take a look at our units. So these guys, they put it into the first one, which is fine, that's what I want. They are a special infantry, yeah. So they won't be able to equip every doctrine. Health, slashing damage, and leadership are not admittable. Field battle, increase defense, such as defense, that's another. Damage dealt to heroes, armor penetration. Defense health. Damage taken from arrows reduced, damage dealt to archers, defense, resource, siege, other. I don't think you can stack the others in the actual build. I don't remember though. Let me take a look. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because those are two others. Normally they are not supposed to be stacking because they are supposed to be defense, but they are considered others, so they actually stacks. Food consumption, mobility. Wait, what? What? Wow, they got what? They get extremely thin. What? They go from being fatties to skinny boys. Wow. Sorry. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, the thick boys. Why? They deflate so hard. Hopefully for later they're going to be, you know, not like that. Might need to put them like the Vikings. Okay, so Earthly Spirits, which are our new duders here, which I want to reset. So Wuxing Pikemen's, I want to put them all the way down. That's the way that I want to do it. They are, how they are called now? Wuxing Elementals. Okay, and they are considered a polearm unit. So, reduce damage taken from cavalry when brace type. They don't brace, so putting brace doctrine on them is useless. Damage to a unit, I can see that being useful on them. Arrows, health, all defense, mobility, resources. The charge one could be good, giving them a charge. Other can shift, piercing damage, piercing armor, increased slow effect on cavalry, increased damage dealt to cavalry, increase all defense. Leadership, we don't have access to that. Increase heroes damage. all armor penetration. I think instead of hero damage, I would rather put them with the mobility doctrine and give them the damage to units. If I can. Okay, we already have equipped it. Never mind then. I can put it both. Or I could give them a increase in health. So, all doctrined out, their stats is still fairly poor,
Fire and steel.
but we need to see them in actual battle.
Blades at your disposal.
You undual enforcers, so these guys... Yeah, this is the path I want them to be. I feel like that's the best for them. And now, because I don't think they have access to any special cavalry units, doctrines, do they? Yeah, they just have access to the doctrines that are given to all units. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Season challenges. Let me just unlock their specific doctrines of all of them. There we go.
Almost too simple. We have unstoppable momentum.
For them, the first doctrine that they get, I don't feel like is good. I'll be reviewing that because it just increased their damage by 100, and you've got a couple of other doctrine that does that. It shouldn't be a unit specific doctrine, I feel. Second one is good. So... okay, their doctrine is this one. Then... I'd rather have them have increased damage to heroes, and armor penetration, damage to units, all type of damage increase, mobility, and increase health and piercing defense. Because that's what you encounter the most. So at max level, they have 14,000 HP. Okay. Now to modify my other duders. So for these guys, instead of going for the heroes, I will give them their special doctrine, which is... Excuse you? Huh? Monks?
Why's the date?
Okay. Wuxing fire is not given. Yeah. Alright. Bugged. The Wuxing doctrine is not showing up. So yeah, it's not there at all. Oh well.
Almost too simple.
For our duders here, the doctrine isn't shown. There it is. Increase damage dealt to units. I think I did rather have them have this one. So, I don't think we're going to be finding any match until in 45 minutes. I'm gonna keep trying to find one, but I cannot guarantee we're going to be finding one actually. I don't think there is any change in doctrinal. Let's take them on a run outside
We have done our duty.
to go kill some of the rebels.
Where's the alehouse?
Oi.
Wildfires burn endlessly, and
I'm pretty sure it's going to be the only way we're going to test them before the actual reunion for everyone. We won't be able to try the new artillery on this version. Let me go out and see if there's any rebel camps that we can try out our new units. I know they said that there's going to be a new PvE event on the open world to get the new artillery, but I'm not sure what it is. But you don't have access to PvE. I feel like pitching them against... Actually, you know what? I think you can do something. Let me go back to the Conqueror city. Very quickly. If not, oops. If yes, yay. Because I think we have access to the custom lobby. But I was remembering one of the first things that they said that we will not have access to it. But let me go take a look. Just to be sure. Okay. Custom lobbies. Ah. Oh, that's why. Let me go take a look, I don't remember. Ah, that's why. There we go. I need a map with AI. Why the elk fort has changed? Just for your knowledge. I want to take a look at it after. But I don't think there is any unit on it. We need Sun City. Yeah, I think this will be filled out with some AI, so we'll be able to try out the new units. Nope, I'm alone. From the looks of it.
We will reap a grim harvest.
It'll be a blast!
Landlord, bring me all you have!
Nope, there's no AI. Oops. I'm alone. Ah.
I have both.
We might need to go into an actual labeled AI. I just don't remember Frontier Camp. That's one. Gale Sky, create. Might have to look like Sun City AI to be able to do it with AI. Okay.
Why's the danger?
To take a look at that. When the AI take more time to load than myself. Okay, let's take a look at that.
The battle plan will now advance.
Dash, ready! Quickly now!
They feel like the
Form up!
militians with how many they are. There's like
Get in position!
10 more than the usual blue units.
Assemble!
Battering ram will now advance. The battering ram has reached the gates.
And they don't have any tight formations, so it's really a swarmy kind of unit.
Stand ready!
Okay, and they don't spend position. They will go attack on their own, so you have to take a look on that to make sure that they don't just run into it.
Quickly now! Soldiers, follow me!
The battering ram has reached the
Take a
gates.
look.
Burn them all!
Enemy gate has been destroyed.
I want to see the particles. Okay.
With me!
It ain't really helping right now. The AI is kind of dumb.
Our team has captured Point A.
Be able to cry it out correctly once we get into the seat with other players. Let's try to go towards B and see what we can do.
Assemble! Hurry up!
We captured a point.
See how fast I can go.
Burn them! Hit them hard!
Okay, yeah, with the particle you can actually see their hits.
Attack! Launch them! Attack! Give them fire!
Fire doesn't seem to be disrupting them.
Blast them!
I don't know if it's meant to like to have the units panic like the other fire
Burn
units.
them all!
It does look like there is some fire damage being applied.
In position!
Our team is about to capture the final flag.
Already? Really?
We should be leading the attack.
Trying not to help the AI to win too quickly. I want to fight
Team captured Point B.
and try out the other one.
Unit, assemble! At the double! Quickly now! Stand ready!
Wow.
Form up! Burn them!
Yeah, in blobs, that's where their attack actually shows a lot of betterment. Well, let's go switch. I want to see the cavalry. I really want to see it.
May it please the Emperor.
Alright, let's say our new T5.
Get in position! Cavalry, wait for my command! Unit, assemble! Attack! Stand ready! For glory!
Woo!
Show them what we're made of! Give them their
What?
Quickly now! Get ready! No mercy!
Wait, what?
This
They barely take any damage!
Fight for valor!
I need to try that with Expedition to see how exactly it works out, because this is OP as fuck. The guy just runs in and flop. Wow, they run straight through enemies. Okay, it's too bad that you cannot get a game where there is actually strong AIs. And I don't see any Sun City, like there's multiple Sun City, but I don't know which one is supposed to have the AI in. But let's try this again. Maybe on the defense side would be better, so I can actually get the time to actually fight people. Then if I just rush into it, might be better. Alright, let's see. I'm not hacking! Unit shrunk! The guy just whoosh and swept everything on the way.
Battering ram is preparing to advance.
Unit!
I don't care about your battering ram. I'm gonna take you on. Say peekaboo, I'm opening the gate. Oops. Nice.
The enemy battering ram is advancing.
Attack!
Poke, poke, poke.
Give them fire!
Fire!
Destroy them! Aqua double!
Burn them.
No prisoners!
Why is there so many of my troops on the other side of the place?
Stand ready! Blast them!
Blast them!
Burn them all!
Burn them all!
Hit them hard!
Woo! Looks like it stings on the heroes.
Smash them!
Poke, 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 poke.
Form up! Attack! Get in position!
Watch out, watch out.
Charge!
The enemy battering ram is advancing.
Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da.
Destroyed.
Destroy them!
Okay, last time we tried